Hey everybody, welcome to episode 41 of the Anthem podcast. I'm coming to you live from beautiful Puerto Rico. This week's episode, you're going to hear a lot about me being here on vacation. You're going to hear about the movies that are legally old enough to fuck. We're bringing back that segment because you guys loved it so much. This week we talk about Boogie Nights. And if you want to get fucked, boy do I have an auto body shop for you. All that and more is coming up right now on the Anthem podcast.
All the single ladies, this is Corey, and this is the Anthem podcast.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Rob.
Do you like that one? Is that better?
I was much better.
That is thoroughly depressing.
Not as depressing. I gotta say, though,
put your hands up.
I am super impressed about this connection that we have.
Yeah, I know.
It's almost like we're sitting in the same room.
Well,
even though clearly I'm in Puerto Rico.
For those who don't know, Robin's in Puerto Rico.
Right, yeah.
Check his Facebook.
You're going to be seeing a lot of pictures.
You see a lot of Puerto Rico stuff. But thank God this thing that we jerry-rigged with the IP Kodak is working so beautifully.
It really is. Now, I do have a monkey operating the board on my side. I don't know if that's a problem or not.
Well, we'll find out.
He's masturbating. He's masturbating into a banana peel.
Go away, Peyton.
And we used it again. Isn't that lovely?
I love that movie.
Anyway, are there monkeys in Puerto Rico? No, I mean, there are no monkeys in Puerto Rico. I'm here and I haven't seen
Obviously,
them. So.
that's a joke.
Obviously. Sure.
Why would there be a monkey operating the board? Usually it's just a fucking idiot.
Well, that's what it is at home, anyway. I don't... Anyway.
We need a cough button.
Yeah, we really do need a cough button. We need a studio. Set up a studio somewhere. And then we can take breaks.
Yeah. I also like the idea of, like, I've shown you before, like, Mike and Mike in the morning. Mm-hmm. Like how they do the simulcast on ESPN2 and stuff like that.
Right.
Every once in a while you're watching them. They're just talking into microphones. It's not like there's like anything elaborate going on.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello,
but you get the hand signals.
Right.
And like we have our own hand signals, which obviously you can't see this week because you're in Puerto Rico.
Right. I'm making a masturbation gesture towards you right now. Just so you know.
I like you have I'm imagining that you are stroking what must be 4-foot cock.
I like to
keep things
as realistic as
that's
possible.
A thing.
I keep things realistic. So
speaking of long penises, we haven't done a legally able to fuck movie review in quite a while.
Right? No, we haven't. I thought we were gonna do those every week. What happened with that?
It wasn't gonna be every week. It was gonna be every so often.
Right.
And then every so often was like we did twice, and then we forgot about it for a while.
Yeah.
But now it's a new year, so we got a whole new plethora of movies to choose from.
Yeah.
And one of my favorites turns 18 this year.
Oh, God.
So it is...
No, wait. Well, we're in Maryland, so technically they're going to make a 16-year-old movie legal to fuck, though?
I think with parental...
Well, you're in Maryland.
With parental consent. What's the rules in Puerto Rico?
I think if it... Never mind. No, I'm not going to say that.
If it's old enough to carry a coconut, it's old enough to fuck.
I haven't seen any coconuts either. I don't think that there are coconuts here. I don't think that's.
I've never been to Puerto Rico, so.
Oh, wait, no, they totally do have They have coconuts because they have rum, and coconut is part of rum, right?
Well, I don't have to go to Puerto Rico. I have rum right here.
Wait, hold it up. I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Puerto Rico, though.
I know, but we have a video connection.
Yeah. We're doing that simultaneously.
Is he in the room with you or with me? I can't tell.
She's in the room with me.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Puerto Rico, bitches.
She wishes.
She wishes she was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I got too many hoes. I got hoes in different area codes.
The Puerto Rican area code.
I don't even know what that is. I probably should find that out.
I could look at the number of the hotel room you called me from.
Right, sure. The video codec or whatever.
Yeah.
The ISP codec.
Yeah, you know nothing about this technology.
No, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, the maid came in. She was trying to change the...
Well, I don't want to keep you too long because I know you got to get back out to the beach and work on that tan.
Yes, well, God knows I need to
God knows you need that.
I do need that.
God knows you need that tan.
I've been working
and a
on. I've been
haircut.
working on the book, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
We're not in Puerto Rico. You're in Maryland, so it needs to be an 18-year-old movie. And we have a good slew of movies turning 18.
Oh
this year.
yeah, good
It's a
stuff.
good year. It's a good year.
I will probably, as we go along, find deeper cuts, like I had for the prior two. But when I saw this one on the list, I knew I would have to be talking about it. This week's selection is Boogie Nights, starring
nice.
Mark Wahlberg and Heather Graham
and Mark Wahlberg's dick.
and Mark Wahlberg's fake dick.
Burt Reynolds, Oscar winner.
Philip Seymour Hoffman was in it. William H. Macy was in it.
Oh, okay.
All kinds of good people.
Yeah, such a great cast.
Oh, and what's her face? I love her.
Skater Girl,
No.
Julianne Moore.
Julianne Moore, yeah.
A really hot old redhead. I'd really like to bang.
She's great. She's great in everything.
She is. She could take a dick like a champ too.
Just because she did it in a movie doesn't necessarily mean
Come inside me. Come inside me. That was really hot.
that was hot.
I think that was the first time that Rob had ever heard those words, and
in
even
1997.
yeah, right. I would have been junior in high school, right?
You
Yeah.
would have been a freshman in high school.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, that would have been definitely the first. Because even later on in high school, it was like, get out, get out.
Don't you dare come
Don't you
anywhere
dare.
near me.
Yes. God, I hope my mom's not listening. No. So even as somebody who hadn't had sex
All I
yet,
think about anytime I say something like that is all the people who tell me they listen to the podcast and
At the
I
office?
really wish they would.
yes. But no, so
Sometimes I wish that or just hope that they hear something really fucking offensive once,
Yeah.
and then they stopped listening. But they keep telling me that they listen,
right.
knowing that I'm not going to ask questions.
So
I'm just going to be like, thanks.
this movie turned 18. Oh, never mind. I'm doing math wrong in my head. I'm like, how was I in high school? Because I'm old. That's why. Because I'm really old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now that you're 31,
Oh God.
for a whole week, how was your 31st birthday week?
Well, you know, I'm still in the midst of that week. No, I guess no. Wait. No, we're done.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. This is the end of the week.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. Sun and surf and court and fantastic. Let's get back to the movie. So 97. A young 13-year-old Rob said this is an amazing movie,
Yeah.
which I couldn't watch at my house because
You had to go
parents.
to somebody else's house to watch.
And there was the cool kids in the neighborhood. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whose parents were like, whatever, have a beer, totally fine. Do it here, don't leave.
Right.
I'd rather have them do it under my own roof.
I still remember having beers
Yeah.
on the Eastern Shore,
Oh, well,
sneaking them in.
of course. That was my parents' house. We went to because we couldn't have the beer and the combination of the beer and the Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
So we went to the neighbor's house, who was just like, whatever, I don't even care.
Have fun.
Yeah. So we went and we
Have
saw
fun with
Boogie
your
Nights.
beard poured.
Yes. Although what we were doing is praying. That's why we went there.
Right. Obviously.
And then my dad was like, right. There's sinners.
Yeah, sure. That's what I do too.
Yeah. Anyway, so Boogie Nights.
Whatever you say, Rob. Whatever
Right.
you say.
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. If you have not seen it,
Amazing. How have you not seen
please do that because it is necessary.
it? Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we went into everybody who was in that movie.
Yeah. No, we didn't. There are so much more.
Well,
Yeah, such a good cast.
even like the deep sort of like cut people in there.
You're all about the deep cut. What's about that? What's that about?
Mm-hmm. I just like the
You
I like the
term
stuff.
deep cut?
Yeah. First cut is the deepest.
First cut is the deepest.
Baby, I know. We gotta stop there, or else we gotta start paying.
Yeah. Less than 6 seconds.
No, but it's just such a great flick, and it starts with the Paul Thomas Anderson tradition of a super long cut,
Right, yeah.
which I always thought it's a great. He always does great things with it.
Mm-hmm.
This one I want to say was like 3.5 minutes long or something like that. Like it's really fucking tough to do.
Is that considered a long cut? 3.5 minutes?
3.5 minutes
Yeah.
of consecutive
Yeah.
filming.
Because you know that movie, like I Am Cuba, that the entire thing is a single cut?
But Birdman was like that too.
Oh, that's right, Birdman
Well,
had
it
the
wasn't
appearance.
a one.
But it had the
It
appearance.
looked like
Yeah.
like it was one single take.
Right, yeah.
But no, that opening for Boogie Nights is really great. And actually, if you watch it and you enjoy it, I do believe this weekend is when Inherent Vice comes out. Paul Thomas Anderson's latest.
Oh, I'm actually looking forward to that. I
yeah.
didn't see that. That and Selma, which you saw, right?
Kind of, in bits and pieces.
What?
I wasn't.
Why would you only see bits and pieces of a movie? That doesn't seem to make much sense.
Well, because I fell asleep a couple times.
I love that the recurring theme in your life is I fell asleep.
going to a movie too late and falling asleep.
Or laying in bed and falling asleep.
Yeah,
or
or-
being at work at your desk and falling asleep. And
I have a wedding to go to. Fall
falling
asleep.
And you're yawning too. You're yawning right now. You're falling asleep while we're doing the podcast.
Well, it is 12:30 here on the East Coast. I don't know what time it is in Puerto Rico.
It's 1:30 because we are an hour early. So, yeah.
Yeah, but you're on vacation,
Right.
so you can sleep in all you want.
Yeah, but I gotta
Have
get
your
up.
rum drinks brought to you.
I gotta get up so I can get some sun. Yeah, I gotta be out there to get
Have some
as
guy
far as the pool.
knock on the door and be like, "You gonna go bobsledding with us later today?"
This is Jamaica. That's not Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's American, so we had the American bobsled team.
Oh,
Pretty sure they practice in Utah or somewhere cold.
somewhere
cold and
somewhere
religious.
somewhere where there's no fun.
Yeah, no fun. It's just religion and cold, like Montana or Utah or something. I don't know. Somewhere my dad would really like. Alaska. I don't know.
I don't know. Alaska's fun.
Well, I've never been, so I can't tell you. Have you been?
I have been.
I'm sorry. Are we boring you?
Oh
I
my
shouldn't-
God,
Good
sorry.
Lord, I can't.
I've been drinking Red Bull for the last hour and still.
Don't you have a Red Bull like the handy, like an extra one?
Yeah,
Where is it?
in my fridge.
Okay, we'll just keep on drinking that.
I have multiple fridges filled with Red Bull at the moment.
I think happiness for you will one day just be owning a house. I'm going to design a robot that follows you around, and where you like hold your hand out, and it shoots up and grabs a.
There is a robot like that.
That's why you have children.
Thanks, Peanut Gallery. That's why you have children.
Corey Jr., get me a Red Bull.
God, let's hope there's no Corey Jr. Jesus Christ. Would you name
That-
your kid after you, or would you name him Corey? And just cut out the middleman.
No, because listen, I have my legal first name
Right.
is the same legal first name that my father has.
Right.
And even though I'm not a junior,
Right.
that
Because
has
of the
been,
middle names.
yeah,
Yeah.
that has become a horrible struggle from time to time.
You and your dad have the same name.
Yeah.
Sure.
And especially when people refer to me by that, like first day of school,
Right.
and I have to tell them like, no, I'm not
Corey.
William, I'm
Yeah,
Corey.
yeah.
They're like,
Like, okay, well,
wait a minute, why are you not? Why are you?
That's not even close. It's not even. That's not.
Yeah,
even
it's not.
nickname
It's
for
not
William.
even like. It's not even like I'm like.
Bill.
It's like, is William here? It's like, call me Bill.
Right.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right.
It's like,
Is William here?
is William-
Corey.
Corey? No, that's not real.
Did you ever see Space Camp? 1984's classic Space Camp with Leah Thompson and a bunch of other people
I
in
do
it.
love me some Leah Thompson.
Yeah. Never saw Space Camp?
No.
They get on the shuttle and they're doing like playing around on it. It accidentally fires off, so they go to space.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's very exciting. You should all watch
It
Space Camp.
sounds like the theme music to Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Kinda. So
The whole movie sounds like the first 10 seconds of the theme song for Mystery Science Theater 3000.
the point and the long take that's going to take us to get there is that the Zach
Brown Band.
that was my first thought too, and then Galifianakis, and I'm like, neither of those things is correct.
Tau.
Not Tao either. Morris. The Zach Morris. The Zach
How many
Morris.
exacts do it until we get it right?
The Zach Morris of the movie, who's the young, attractive, blonde kid, sees Leah Thompson and he's like, I want to get into her crew. So in order to get into her crew, what he does is grab a name tag of the same color so that he knows that they're in the same crew. But he doesn't look at the name. So he walks over there and he hands it to the guy and he's like, you're in this group? And he was like, yeah, no, totally in this group. And the guy looks at the name tag and he goes, Hideko Tazuki? And he's like, yeah, that's me. It's a family name. He's like, Hideo Tazuki. And in the background, you see like an Asian kid who's very confused, wandering around like, I don't speak English. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, point of that being the Hideo Tazuki, and it's a white kid, and you're like, that's not right.
Right.
That's not right. But anyway.
Where are you Corey when your name says William?
So would you name your kid Corey just to cut out the middleman?
No, I'd name my kid Cadillac.
Let's say you have two. God forbid. God forbid.
God forbid.
Some woman allows you to procreate.
God
with
forbid.
her.
After Cadillac happens, there's another that is decided upon.
Yes. Let's be honest. It's a drunken anniversary dinner. Nobody's really ready for it. Nobody's prepared, and nobody wants it. But anyway, so the second child comes along. The second blessing from heaven comes. Yes.
I don't know. I haven't really thought that far ahead.
I also love how you have the assumption that you have any say in naming these kids.
I just maintain that the more I say it and the more fervently I say it,
Right.
the more my father believes that it's actually going to happen.
You're actually going to name your kid Cadillac.
I'm just giving him mini heart attacks all the time. Just like,
Yeah. I think he's already set on you not providing him any grandchildren. So all that Red Bull, though, seriously can't be affecting. That's going to have a negative effect on the old gonads.
yeah, that went right in the trash. Why are you laughing at that? You're in Puerto Rico.
Because I could hear it. I could hear it hit the
You're gonna
ground,
hit
and
the
I
ground.
know.
Yeah.
I know that it didn't make it. And your reaction of that went right in the trash can. That's absolutely.
Oh,
right.
you know me so well.
Oh, I like to think so. It is like I'm almost in the room.
It's almost like he's sitting right across from me.
Almost. Anyway, so you really do want to name your kid Cadillac. Ladies, please do not procreate with this man.
I don't really
He
want to
should
name
be
my kid Cadillac.
He would not be responsible enough. Second of all, I, unlike you,
Though I do, part of the reason why that joke lives on so well,
Yeah.
is because I maintain that being a Corey,
Mm-hmm.
which is a more unusual name, it's
Right.
not like a horribly unusual name, but it's not like something you hear. You were in class with other Robs.
No, I never had.
No,
any.
you
Not
never had
until high
another
school.
Rob, and
Not until high school.
people like Rob and
We had
Steve
James. We had
and
a lot of-
John.
A lot of Jamies and a lot of
Yeah.
Steves. Yeah.
There's a lot of those names that like there's multiples in classes from time to time. Aaron's, yeah.
So many errands. So many errands.
And all the different variations, the ERIN, the
Oh, yeah.
AARON.
Well, not the AARI. That's Aaron. I did.
Aaron.
I did have a period in high school
Present.
where D-Nice. It's Denise. Don't backtalk me. I'm glad we worked another Key and Peele reference in there. I don't know what I was going to say. Shit. Anyway.
But
so,
what I was saying is,
yeah.
I feel like being a Corey made me have to like. There's a great Mad TV sketch. I don't know if it's online anywhere.
Wait,
but
I'm sorry. Wait, what is this that we're talking about?
Mad TV.
What is that?
It was a late night sketch comedy show that happened
Oh, you mean
in the
SNL?
90s.
You mean
No,
SNL?
no. Same time.
Okay.
During the 90s, there was a show called Mad TV.
Oh.
It was on Fox.
Wait, you mean the magazine that you find on newsstands?
Yeah, but they had a television show. That was a late night sketch show called Mad TV.
Oh, you mean SNL?
Sure.
Okay.
I just didn't want
Shut your face.
I
Yes,
just
it's not
didn't
even
want to
funny.
keep going with it.
Yeah. Now, so those who don't know, because here's the thing. There was a thing, and people don't know. Alex Borstein, who's the voice of Lois on the Family Guy,
Nope.
on that show. Michael McDonald, also on that show.
Will Sasso,
Will Sasso.
Ari Spears,
Eric Spears, who fell off the face of the earth. I think he got arrested for drugs, actually.
maybe.
Maybe. I mean, not important.
Anywho, there was
Sure, check it out.
there was a Mad TV sketch where it was a parents trying to name their children,
Yeah.
and they were like their biggest concern was that the kids were going to make fun of their child.
Right.
So they wanted to pick a name where the kids couldn't make fun of it.
Right.
And obviously they had like the first couple names that they threw out there were obviously going to get, like, well, why don't we name the child Wendell? It's like, please. Wendell is going to be the first kid who gets picked on. It sounds like such a nerdy name.
Yeah. Dolores. That rhymes with a part of the female anatomy.
Dolores! But they keep...
See, that was another throwback to Seinfeld, for those of you that never watched Seinfeld.
For those of you who aren't old enough.
For
For those of you who aren't as old as Boogie Nights is this year.
Obviously, it reminds kids of a name of the part of the female anatomy. Mulva? Dolores! Ah, shit!
But they keep going. They keep, like, throwing out names.
Yeah.
And eventually they start getting to, like, common names.
Right.
And each of them has a reason why they couldn't. So, like, it's like, well, why don't we just name the kid Peter?
Peter.
Oh. Like Peter Pumpkin Eater?
Right.
You want our kids to just all the time be called like Peter Pumpkin Eater? It's just like, I don't think kids are going to say that. You don't know how sadistic kids are these days.
That's right.
That's
Will Sasso, right? If I remember.
It might have been. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, shit. The girl who played the Target lady. Do you remember the Target cashier?
No.
She's in, oh my god, Bridesmaids. She is the, help me, I'm poor. Her. She's from Mad TV too. And, she is the wife.
Kristen Wiig?
Kristen Wiig, yes.
She wasn't in that.
Yeah, she totally was.
She was in SNL.
Was she?
Yeah.
Is the Target lady an SNL skit?
Fuck. I don't think she was in Mad TV, though. That would be
I thought
weird.
that's where she started.
No, but...
No, and then she married, what's his name, and she went on SNL. No?
No.
I thought Miss Swan went into the Target one time and talked to Kristen Wiig.
Well, maybe she was on an episode where she was, like, one of those, like, backup people.
Like a guest star or something, maybe?
Or not, like, even a guest star, just, like... Sometimes they hire actors to, like...
Featuring
like,
Kristen Wiig!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Right.
But I think on Mad TV, they didn't necessarily, like, feature anybody. It was just sort of like you were, like, a high-paid extra.
Half people didn't know that it was on TV.
So help me God, Harriet, I will make you the highest-paid extra in Hollywood. I swear to God, pay you to wave and say goodnight at 12 a.m. Or 1 a.m.
Studio 60 on Sunset Strip?
Exactly. Now
Oh, yes! Do you like it? Because we live here now. I'm just going to have sex with that thought for a second. I'm on vacation, I'm allowed. Anyway.
You're allowed to have extramarital sex with thoughts.
That's exactly right. Anyway, so
the usual thoughts I'm married to.
Where did we get off track here with this?
Oh, anyway, so
Corey.
they keep on throwing out names, and they keep on coming up with the reasons why kids are going to make fun of their child. And it ends with the UPS guy like delivering a package. He's just like, Mr. and Mrs. Pimple Puss. He's like, yeah, that's my package.
I got you. So
curtains. So like the idea is that they think their kid's going to get picked on for being Peter.
Right, but
their last name is Pimple Puss.
Yeah, well, that's super funny. We took a long way to get to that.
Anyway, Boogie Nights turns 18 this year.
God, we got off track. God, we got off track.
Just putting this train back on the tracks. One of my favorite scenes from Boogie Nights is, and this is something definitely worth seeing, is at New Year's party.
The dick?
No.
Okay, different time.
New Year's party, William H. Macy catches his wife.
Oh, right, yeah.
Once again cheating on him. She is in the I can't remember what he does. He's like camera or something like that, right?
I don't remember, but I remember the wife is a bit of a hooah.
Yeah, well, his wife is an actress,
right,
in the pornographic movies that they shoot in this movie, and
movies within a movie.
Yeah, very meta. But the
fucking hipster. Oh my god, like it's so meta. You can't even deal.
Yeah,
I literally can't even. It's so meta.
You literally
can't even. It's so meta. Yeah.
I literally shit my pants when I heard it.
Did you? Like you needed a new pair of pants.
Well, no, I didn't need a new pair of pants.
Do you not understand what the word literally means?
I literally know what the word literally means.
Okay. I feel like you don't know what the word literally means.
I literally know what it means, and the thought of it makes my heart explode. Literally.
I don't think that you understand what the word literally means. I'm not using it in a pejorative way. I'm asking if you know what the definition of literally is.
I don't think you know what the word pejorative means.
I probably don't. That's a negative connotation.
Do you know what the word literally means?
It means it's
Can
actually
you
happened.
define it?
Actually happened. An adverb which connotates something that actually happened.
No, hit the mic, you idiot.
Even
And
from,
you don't know-
even from 5,000 miles away, I still
You
hit the
don't
mic.
even know what the word literally means.
What's the word literally mean?
Literally means if it's ever appeared in a book, then it is a word that you can use. Literally.
That is not true.
It is.
That's not true.
True.
Not true. I'm looking it up right now.
My friend.
We're defining literally.
Literally, if it appeared in a book at any point in its history.
In the literal sense of the word.
Right, in a literal sense, meaning that it actually happened in the real world.
No.
Your heart did not explode. That
A
is not literal.
literal is a book.
But then it says,
Oh,
Like, if you want to go to a store and buy some literals, like go to
I don't
Barnes and
think that you
Nobles and buy
understand.
multiple
You're-
literals.
No, you mean literature.
Yeah, literals.
No, literature.
That's just a fancy Harvard word for literals.
Literals are not. That's not. I don't think you understand the
I
words.
go on Amazon and I buy
literature.
e-literals for my Kindle.
You mean books.
like the movement insurrection.
Yeah,
Insurrection.
I buy this one literal, the Movement Insurrection,
It's actually a book. It's my book.
for my
book,
Kindle, and
For
I
my-
even have a paperback literal
which
that I'm waiting to have inscribed.
I've now forgotten for 2 weeks to bring them up to you.
It's on Amazon.
And I'm not going to get it anytime soon because you're in Puerto Rico now.
That's true. You want to go down to my apartment? You can get it. Here, I'll throw you the keys.
Oh, fuck, in the Atlantic Ocean again.
Actually, I think it's in the Caribbean. We're on this side of the island. So
I've just imagined that you were like Joe Flacco when you overthrew it. And
it got intercepted by a Cuban.
you overshot Florida and now it's in the Atlantic somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately. I literally just did that. I literally just threw my
You
keys
literally just threw your keys in the ocean.
over Florida.
Yeah.
That literally
Over
happened.
Florida.
Yes. Again, I don't think you understand what the word literal means.
Listen, I could argue with you all night about
Oh,
this.
I can argue with you too, sweetie.
Oh, let me tell you something about my
Best friend.
His name is Robin. He doesn't know what the word literature means.
As an author, I think I do know what the word literature means.
Listen, are you going to hold that over my head until I'm an author too?
I absolutely am. I absolutely am. Because here's the thing I know. I can so easily distract you that you never finish a book, whatever it is. I literally could distract you while you're writing a book.
I literally would like to see you try.
Are you hungry at all?
Actually, you know what? I am hungry.
Wait, so what do you want to eat?
Hold on, I can't even do anything else right now. If you want more of the anthem, you can.
See, that's how it works.
That's you just bring out the ADD in there.
Yes.
It just, like fucking goes crazy every
Did you
time.
see a butterfly?
What butterfly? Hold on a second, I gotta go. Where's the butterfly?
It went that way. It totally went that way.
Where's the butterfly?
I'm in another location, so this is how bad the ADHD is. He has no idea. I'm literally hundreds of miles away, and he's chasing me.
Literally.
Literally.
Not thousands. Hundreds.
Hundreds.
Literally.
Yes.
Well, technically, multiple hundreds. Wow, my hair looks special
Will
right
you
now.
get a haircut already?
No.
Jesus Christ, get a haircut.
Will you get a haircut?
I'm getting one tomorrow or Monday.
Are you going to try your hardest not to look like Newt Gingrich anymore?
No, it's going to be like Newt Gingrich because that's my haircut. I don't know if I am a grown-ass man,
Right.
especially now that I'm old, and this is a grown-ass man's haircut.
I am a grown-ass man as well,
Yes.
and I just like to have the haircut of Rod Stewart back in the 80s when he was on drugs.
That's not what that is. That is not what that
This
is.
is not.
You look like Rod Stewart on trial for murder. That's what you look like right now.
I look like Phil Spector.
Phil Spector. That's what I meant. I meant Phil Spector with that big-ass white
Big
afro
afro,
that
yeah.
he thought was a good idea.
That was
Which is clearly a wig.
That was a wig, yeah.
Clearly a
Just so
wig.
you know.
Clearly a wig.
Just so you're aware that was
You
a wig.
look like you're wearing a wig right now anyway. Just so that's clear. But no, so... What are we talking about?
Literally.
It's
It
not.
looks like I'm wearing a wig.
It does. No, yeah, you do. So I'm getting a haircut, and here's what I'll say. I might look like Newt Gingrich. That could be it. Newt Gingrich gets a lot of edge if this is a...
Well, he's been divorced enough times.
He
so
has. But you know what? Stand strong on the Constitution and the Bible because Jesus. That's why.
I still love the line from Newsroom, where it's just like, you promised if you were elected president, you're going to hold on to you're going to, fuck it, I can't even remember exactly what it is, and I want to muff it up.
You suck.
Yeah, I do suck.
You suck.
Literally. You know who else sucks?
You literally suck.
You know who else sucks? A lot of people in the movie Boogie Nights.
Keeps on coming back around.
Trying to get this train back on the tracks. We're never gonna properly finish this review.
Probably not. Go ahead. So
but if
I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
Well, basically, what I was gonna say is, it is. Is there some sort of something seems to be happening?
I have a Puerto Rican hula in my lap.
Hold on a second. I need to go see this.
Oh my God! Hey, what are you doing here?
I heard there was a whore.
Luckily, I had a second mic set up in the room. Isn't that crazy?
Now we can actually do this in person. This IP Kodak thing is nice.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It's actually putting you in the room. It's like you're a hologram in the room with me.
It's like I'm Tupac.
Or Michael Jackson. Here's a question.
I think I'm more Tupac than Michael Jackson, personally.
My question is related because you like to have sex with underage things, like movies, and Michael Jackson liked to have sex with underage. Fuck it. I just muffed it all.
Yeah,
I just muffed the whole thing.
Way to go, champ.
Let's go back to Boogie Nights.
Hold on. Unlike Michael Jackson, I don't sleep with underage boys.
Okay.
I'm Corey Baker.
Yes.
I sleep with of-age men, like my boyfriend, Pernell McVie.
No.
Back again, Pernell McVie.
Hey there, back again. Come on, buddy, people, move your feet.
All right, we're done. Go see Boogie Nights if you haven't seen it.
Do your thing.
I really, you know what? The more we talk about it, the less I want to ruin it for people. And I feel like I was gonna
give a lot of it away.
Yeah.
There's a lot of boobies.
I feel like, though, if you haven't seen it in 18 years, then there's, I can't be responsible for spoiling it.
That was our rule on Celtic Pride. Was that, come on, if you haven't seen it, you're probably not.
Yeah, but there wasn't really anything to spoil in Celtic Pride either.
True. How about this?
Hey, guess what? The Celtics don't win the championship. Fuck, why did you tell me that? Now I can't watch the movie.
Although I gotta say...
you mean the Jazz beat the Celtics in a fictional NBA Finals?
Yes, absolutely.
How dare you?
But it's probably good that we don't spoil it, because people hearing it might be like, you know what, I should watch this movie.
Yeah.
So now...
Especially when we're doing movies like The Late Shift and Celtic Pride.
Yes.
Which I'm sure we're on the top of everybody's Netflix queue. Like, no, don't fucking talk about it. I need to watch it.
Although, I think Netflix or those movies should give us some money if they saw like a little spike.
Ooh, you know what we should do someday? When we don't have anything to talk about on the podcast?
Sure, what?
Because that's never happened before. we should have like we should pick a movie. Mm-hmm. We should let everybody know and make it something that's on like Netflix streaming. So it's easy for like people to see.
Right.
And we should just do like a director's commentary during the movie.
Over the movie?
Yeah.
Sure.
So you watch along and we'll do like a MST3K kind of thing.
Yeah, and we'll pick a movie that's like an hour and a half long, so it'll actually be a short podcast.
Instead of our usual
3.5
hour extravaganzas. We could
Hi, honey. Hey there, darling.
We could just do it to Birth of the South.
What was I going to say? Oh, Boardwalk Empire is on Netflix. No.
It's on HBO Go.
Yeah, I've been watching it on HBO Go.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Go see Boogie Nights.
It's great. Like I said, there's a lot of boobies.
Yeah, and Mark Wahlberg's fake dick is in the movie as well. That's Rob's favorite part.
It is my favorite part.
He's just like, why aren't you in my mouth right now?
No, because I look at that and I say, that Mark Wahlberg with his fake prosthetic, and I'm like, I get to see that every day.
You look at that and you're just like, oh, child's play.
That's what my penis looked like when I was a baby.
That's what it looked like when I was a baby.
Exactly right. Don't give me that look.
It's what it looked like when I was a baby, thrusting it inside and out of your mother.
Speaking of incest,
how dare you?
So I'm watching Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
they really classed up incest.
How so?
So, I don't know if you know this, but HBO has been doing a lot of incest storylines. Game of Thrones had one, apparently. Do you watch Game of Thrones?
No, I watched like the first 10 minutes of an episode. Hold on.
No, I can't get into it, so.
I watched the first like 10 minutes of an episode, and then I realized that I wasn't listening to it. Like, I was watching it on like a laptop, and the sound wasn't right, and I was like, this is going to have to be something I watch on my TV with the sound.
And so
up, and I was just like, I'm just gonna do this later, and then never got back around to it.
There's like dragons and like titties and dragons, and I can get into that, but just not together. You know what I mean? So I gotta.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they do a lot of storylines about incest. Now, was I talking to EP? Was I talking to you about that? About how like some of the most searched terms for pornography are daddy and mommy.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
I've never once. You say I'm a porn connoisseur. I think you said that about me before.
I think I have said that.
I have never watched like a mommy's teaching.
Bullshit! Bullshit! We did a whole episode on you watching mommies teaching somebody.
I just wanted to see. Much like Rob says things to get a rise out of EP, right. I like to say things to get a rise out of you.
No, why we didn't? Anyway, but if I was presented a movie that clearly was a father and an actual daughter having sex,
it would gross
I would
me
be
out
appalled.
beyond,
or people I knew having sex,
right.
I'd be super appalled about it. But
something about a 30-year-old acting as the mom to an 18-year-old just makes me like, all right, well, this isn't real.
Wait, first of all, a 24-year-old playing an 18-year-old with pigtails, does that make sense? But no, it's the taboo.
Yeah.
That we are like, oh, that's why they search a lot. That's why daddy, daughter, whatever is all big, because it's a taboo and people want the taboo. Devil demon. So where was I going? Oh, incest. So you would think that the incest storyline would be like, oh, it's taboo. But it's not that. Because
it's just a thing that happens.
It's so well done that it is just a thing that happens. And at the end of it, I'm not thinking like, oh my god, that was incest. I'm thinking, that's why the characters are like this. That's why that happened. And oh, I wonder what this is. And I realized, like after I thought about it for a while, I was like, I wasn't even focused on the incest part of it, which is like certifiably gross.
Yeah.
It should be. But it's not. I mean, it's not really. Because we know it's not an actual mother, an actual son, actual father.
Speaking of things that are horribly gross,
yeah.
Didn't you have a really bad experience with a body shop or
Speaking
something?
about, about getting fucked, generally speaking.
Like gross negligence.
Gross fucking negligence. So, yeah, for all of those within the sound of my voice, I need you to listen closely to this.
Which includes many residents of Puerto Rico at the moment.
Well, the 12 or 14 hoas I got in my room right now. Other than that, with the people who are listening to the recording of my voice.
Right.
There is a body shop in Centerville, Maryland, which you need to avoid at all costs.
Now, where is Centerville?
Centerville is the county seat for Queen Anne's County, Maryland.
Oh, on the Eastern Shore?
It's on the Eastern Shore.
Do people live there?
People do live there.
Okay.
If you go across the Bay Bridge, when you get to the Eastern Shore on your way to the beach, you're in Queen Anne's County.
Okay, so it's the one I go through to get to the beach.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and you know how the road splits, like the big highway splits?
Yeah.
That's Queen Anne's County. And then when it comes down to where that college is, you know, the college on the highway?
Yeah, the one with the big wind turbine outside.
With the big wind turbine. That becomes then Talbot County.
The one that I drive by and go like, ha, that'll never work.
But it does work. It powers the whole college. One wind turbine.
Yeah, but isn't that college like a one classroom kind of thing?
No. It's a community college. It's going to be free thanks to President Obama. Thanks Obama.
I love that meme so much. Anytime I see one, I just laugh hysterically.
Man. Anyway, so Queen Anne's
Because the
County,
idea of like somebody opening up like a thing of Pringles and like the chips flying out, and they're just like, thanks
Obama. God. So I got fucked by a body shop. Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you're in Queen Anne's County, do not use Chesapeake Auto Repair on Comet Drive in Centerville.
On Comet Drive?
Comet Drive, that's what they call it.
Okay.
I think it's like they give places really exciting names because the road itself, not exciting.
Yeah.
I hear Comet Drive and I say, that's a place I want to be. There's probably a speakeasy there, maybe. Maybe some sort of adventure park. No. Chesapeake Auto Repair.
There's a spa that does pedicures and manicures?
No. There is a body shop that will fuck you in the ass. No hello, no lubrication.
Raw
just
dog style?
Raw dog in the ass.
Yeah.
If you let them. So I took my car.
Thank God you don't let anybody pull you like that.
I mean, I do. I mean, don't ask UP about that. But what I do in the privacy of my own bedroom is none of your concern, sir.
What I do in the privacy of that all-male brothel is none of your concern.
That bathhouse in Ocean City is none of your concern. Next time I'm in Atlantic City and I go down to get my jollies off, that's none of your concern.
What I do in the alley behind the hippo is none of your concern.
In the bathroom of the hippo is none of your concern, sir. Anyway, so I took my car. My car literally stopped working.
What I do in the privacy of Rob Cheek's house is none of your concern.
The penthouse. Wait, is it the pinky that you do that with? What's Dr. Evil do?
Oh, it's yeah.
Pinky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
The penthouse in Denton, Maryland.
$1 million.
$1 million. Anyway, we're getting off topic. The point is...
Wait, what? Us?
Yeah, we never do that. I'm so tired.
Well, it is 1:30 in the morning.
And I'm on vacation.
Or it's 2 o'clock in the morning in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it is, and I'm on vacation, obviously.
Right.
So. But no, so...
I have to get up and go to work tomorrow.
Oh, sad face. No, you don't. It's Sunday. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? So you don't have to work.
Not for the month of January.
Really?
Yeah, I go to work every day.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get paid enough. You should ask for a raise.
I should just ask for equity.
Should.
You should just make this podcast
Our CFO is trying to send us notes about how we can make more money.
Yeah, one of those is doing ads and not talking shit about the sponsors. But one sponsor I do want to talk shit about, Chesapeake Auto Repair, because they fucking suck. My car broke down on the road. I pushed my car to their body shop.
You are doing my bit, making fun of the sponsors.
And that's why you're going to come in later and be like, Chesapeake Auto Repair, the best place to get your car fixed. Bullshit, it's not. Fucking sucks. So it's a father and a son, and the father is the good cop, and the son is the bad cop. And I pushed my car there because it broke down, and they knew they had me. They had me strapped down, ready to go, ass spread open, just ready to get fucked. And they told me they would do the job. It was going to cost $3,500, but they needed $1,500 cash. And I'm like, that doesn't sound legitimate, but apparently it's a thing. And so I decided to buy a new car from Jones Junction Kia. If you're looking for a new car, go see my man TJ up at Jones Junction Kia in Bel Air, Maryland.
But don't go to any of the other Jones Junctions because they'll fuck you straight up the asshole.
Sorry, the ocean
Straight up the asshole.
The ocean got really loud there for a second. So anyway, so I bought a new car instead, and then New Year's happened, and they were closed New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, the day after New Year's. They were also closed Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas because it happened to fall on a Thursday, so why not take a 5-day weekend?
Right.
And then they tried to charge me storage fees for all 24 days that my car was there, from December 17th
Including all the days
today.
they were closed.
Including the days I could not have gotten the car out if I wanted to.
Yeah.
More importantly, I tried to contact them. They don't have a goddamn machine for me to leave a message on, so I emailed them, never got an email back. I did everything I could to get the car out. I'm a busy guy. I got a lot of shit going on. I'm all over the place. I'm in Puerto Rico. I'm in Baltimore. I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm not always easily available, especially between 8:30 and 5 when I have court that goes from 8:30 to 7.
You're just like American Express.
I'm everywhere.
Shitty credit limit.
Oh. I thought you were going to say everywhere you would be. But anyway, so whatever you do, do not go to this place. I had to negotiate hard with them just to get my car out so I could get it towed and junked. And it's just all bullshit. The whole thing was bullshit. They charged me $690 for storing it for 3 weeks when they were closed most of the time. And when it sat out in front of the place, fuck them. I am using the power of this microphone to say, fuck them. Don't use them.
I once took my, it was the,
QX4.
No.
We talked about that earlier.
It was the
I hadn't thought about
eclipse.
that going on.
It was the eclipse. The eclipse broke.
That's new. Really?
And I had...
That's such a reliable vehicle. I'm surprised.
I never had any troubles.
No, just
It
like that
broke.
Subaru.
It broke, and I brought it to a shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked them how much the repairs would be. Back up. So I brought the car to the shop on like a Monday.
Right.
And I called them up and I said, how much would it cost to fix? And they'd be like, well, we're not going to be able to get to it for a couple days. They called me a week later.
Right.
With the estimate. And they said, oh, it's going to be, whatever, $2,000. And I was just like, well, that's ridiculous, so I'm going to take it somewhere else.
Right.
And they were like, well, you have to pay for us to have looked at it.
Right, yeah.
And I was just like, okay, what was that? And they're just like $135. I'm like, all right, well, that's what it is. You also have to pay for storage. I'm like, storage? And they're like, yeah, it was sitting here for a week before we looked at it. I'm just like, well, that doesn't sound like my problem.
Sounds like that was your fault.
Yeah, it sounds like if you had gotten to it earlier, then it wouldn't have been stored at all.
Yeah.
And they didn't like that argument very much.
No, keeping in mind, by the way, that I dropped that car or I pushed it in there on the 17th, and they called me on the 22nd with the estimate. So, same thing. Those first days shouldn't count. Before you call me and tell me what I should be expecting to fix that car, there should not be any charge for that.
You know what's a great way to get out of a lot of things, and I don't know why you didn't think
Flash
of this.
the lawyer card, because I did that.
Not even flash the lawyer card.
Okay.
Have somebody call on your behalf.
Yeah.
Like bring bring.
Hello?
Hi, this is Kelly. I'm calling from the law offices of Robert and She. Could you please hold for Robert?
Sure, thanks.
Getting wet on Wednesday. Hi, this is Rob. My car is there. We're having a discussion about the storage fees.
Yeah, hi, this is Junior. I'm trying to fuck you in the ass.
Hello, Junior. Well, that's an awfully aggressive tact that you have taken.
Just so you know, I am trying to fuck you in the ass. So go ahead. Yes, we were discussing the storage fees. You owe $690 in storage fees.
Can we at least go out for some drinks maybe beforehand? Or
No, are you paying? Because absolutely. Because I especially like to fuck you after you've had a couple of drinks.
Put on a little Yanni, perhaps. Because I like his mustache.
No, I like it to be quiet so I can hear you scream. And I like to be raw so I can feel it.
Well, fine. There you go.
No negotiation. How much? $690. Fuck yourself. How much? $690. Okay, and so this is how the negotiation went. I said, fuck yourself, I'm not paying you anything. And Dad poked his head out and said, who are you saying to fuck yourself? I said, I told your son to fuck himself, because he said it's $690. And he said, it's $690, there's nothing I can do. I was like, all right, fine. So I'm going to go get your $690, and then I'm going to make my next stop the courthouse, and I'm going to sue you. Because you realize I'm a lawyer, right? And he's like, oh, well, fortunately, people tell me I've missed my calling, and maybe I should have gone to law school. And I said, how about this? You handle the fucking cars, because that's what you're good at, and I'm going to handle the court, because that's what I'm good at. And then I said, fine, listen, I don't want to have this bullshit with you.
Do you ever notice that the people who say that they have been told to do a job would clearly never be good at it?
Yeah.
Just like, all my friends said I'd make a really great brain surgeon.
No, you would not.
Like, whatever you say, Cletus.
You're a fucking idiot. Calm the fuck down. Anyway, so then I say, I'll give you $100, and he's like, fuck you, $690, and I'm like, all right, listen, I just want to settle this thing, I want to be done, $200 cash right now. No, I said 100, and I was like, Dad poked his head out, and he was like, 200, and I was like, fucking 200, I'll take it, that's fine. Because what I did is I did math on the number of days they actually probably could charge me for. Mm-hmm. Here's a fucked up thing now.
Right.
They could charge me for all of the days. Because there's a sign posted. And it's up in the thing. And it's not where you easily see it. But it is posted. So they could have got me for the whole $690. Which is fucked.
Yeah.
And it would have been about the fact that he's been arrested multiple times. And the judge doesn't like him. So that would have been my only saving grace. But to be fair, I say fuck the police on a regular basis, so I'm not sure that I would be the person who...
You're not sure that you're getting any favors in the courthouse?
We might be even Stevens at that point. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so don't use them. They fucking suck. go to other places. There's tons of other places to go that are much better.
Yeah.
And thank God I don't have to worry about it anymore because Jones Junction Kia hooked me up. And now I don't have to pay for anything for that car for the next 5 years. Oil changes, car washes, all fucking included. How great is that? Jones for a lifetime.
How much money did they give you on your trade?
I didn't have a trade, so.
Oh, so they fucked you too.
they made up money to give me my invisible car.
They said, oh, your car with nothing, your nothing car?
Yes.
I'm going to give you nothing for it.
That's what they did.
And you're just like, Jesus Christ, I can't even win.
No, I mean, it's
Meanwhile,
enough.
they offered me so little money that I might as well have said nothing. We will take your car for nothing, and we will fuck you while you're ahead.
You can go to Jones Junction Kia and you hit your mic.
I went to another Jones Junction.
I don't care about that place. I'm saying Jones Junction Kia. Jones for a lifetime. You get lifetime oil changes, tire rotations, car washes. It's fantastic.
You know what else is in the? You know what else is in the Jones for a lifetime?
What's that?
Getting fucked royally all the time.
It's been a very, very.
You make an appointment. You go in the back room. They turn off the lights.
Why do they turn off the lights? I want to see it.
A guy named Boris puts it in you. He looks like the Russian from Street Fighter.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wait, the guy, General Bison?
No. The Russian who's like wearing like he's like super hairy.
Oh, I am Boris. I fight the bear. I like to fight the bear. You come here, we fight. Oh, he's got a mohawk, right? Does he have a mohawk? Yeah.
He might have a mohawk.
Yeah. I'm doing the Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Get ready to fight. Ready.
I'm trying to remember as many Street Fighter characters as I can now.
Ryu,
Ken, Chun-Li, Blanca, Sagat, M. Bison. Shit, what was the name of the Indian guy? I loved him.
Vega.
Yeah, the Tyson-looking guy.
Yeah. Then there was the Air Force guy.
There was what was the name of the
Sonic Boom.
Guile.
Yeah.
Who was the sumo wrestler guy?
E Honda. Yeah.
With his like.
I love that. God.
Oh, Street Fighter, that brings me back.
Yeah, but I was like the like a little dance.
Right.
Ready? Fight. All you get. Stop being fag. What are you doing? All you get.
I wonder how old that game is now.
Oh,
that definitely could get fucked.
That game is so old, I wouldn't fuck it. That's how old it is.
That amuses you too much.
It came out in my lifetime. It's younger
than you. Is
too old.
Out.
Too old. I couldn't do it. I can't do it.
Unless it's got pigtails, justifiably. I can't lower myself to that stage.
Although, I mean, I could play it on my phone, which would average out the age of the game and the technology, so it might be all right. Oh my God!
There is one other thing.
Sure.
Before we go, we haven't properly planned for this.
Sorry, so the seagull just reminded me that I want to take a night swim. Let's wrap this up.
We haven't properly planned for this, but we have decided to do something new.
Okay, yeah.
I said 2 weeks ago to like us on Google Plus.
Yes.
Just because I thought it was lonely, and I figured
a gorgeously beautiful, talented woman added us on Google Plus.
Yes, there's a woman named Lindsay.
Ah, Lindsay. Hello, Lindsay.
A friend of Rob's.
Yes.
Someday I hope to meet you as well and doff a cap in your general direction.
Oh, she'd like you to doff a cap. That's for sure.
But what I thought we would do, I mean, we now know ahead of time that Lindsay would have been the person prior to this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna write up sort of Mad Lib style superlatives. We're gonna make a big hat full of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have my hat. You'll have your hat.
I'm gonna say a sack. I'm gonna put mine in a sack.
You're gonna put yours. I'll put mine in a satchel. That's what Indiana Jones wears.
And hipsters in New York.
Yeah,
But you're a fucking hipster. So
no, but I'm just gonna keep it on the table. I don't even wear it like that. I don't need to be cool.
that's so hipster. You're such a hipster. I am so hipster that I'm too cool to wear the thing that makes me cool. That's what.
But what we're going to do is we're going to write up. Both Rob and I are writers, so
well, I am a writer. I write books.
yeah, and I write movies.
Have you finished one?
Yeah, I
Has
have.
it been produced?
I have like 11 of them up on YouTube right now. YouTube.com/OhTheAnthem.
Oh, is that right? Do you? Yeah. Okay, good. Well, that's good.
Something like that.
Like a full length script.
Not yet. Not yet. That's part of a process.
I'm giving him a chance to prompt the movies.
Do you have a novella?
I have a novella. I have several novellas. I have a blog. Those are all novellas. And then I have a novel that's out. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's The Movement Insurrection. It can be found on Amazon.com.
I have heard about that.
TheMovementInsurrection.com.
I haven't actually read it yet.
Well,
Wait, real quick before we get to that.
No. Well, and the love letter, obviously you wrote,
Right.
and people would love to see that,
Yeah.
and we should definitely do something about that.
Okay. Well, later this year, you'll.
Oh, let's
You'll
do
see
that. Yeah. Okay.
So what we
promoting a product in the service for later. Yeah. CFO's in the room overlooking us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
in the room overlooking you, obviously, because I'm in Puerto Rico.
right. She's standing over my shoulder with the ruler, just slapping it against her hand.
But I can see her on the webcam. That's
Yeah.
why. She's intimidating.
Wearing
me
her
from there.
naughty schoolgirl outfit.
I have one. You want to wear one of those? Is that like a thing that you would do? Yeah. It's in the box.
If looks could kill.
That wasn't a bad look.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Anyway.
So what I thought we would do is we'd write up a large amount of superlatives.
Right.
They could be good things, or they could be. I mean, it could be something like. It could be something like Lindsay is beautiful and talented,
Which she is.
so on the actual slip it would say blank is beautiful and talented,
Right.
or Lindsay has been known to jump across buildings Jason Bourne style.
Right.
That could be another one.
Which she's also been known to do that too.
She's also I've heard tell of those sort of things.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd just pick out a random social network
Right.
and see if anybody follows us.
Right.
Or make some sort of attempt to be the person who gets their Mad Lib style thing, and then we'll start off the show with it.
It can be a like. It can be a comment. If you already like, don't try to unlike and then re-like, because we can always tell. You can tell.
But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it easy for everybody.
Right.
YouTube.
Right.
How about you comment on the video?
That's all you got to do.
Just write a comment,
Right here.
and then
You're watching it right now.
Yeah.
so.
Next week we'll do a little special something for everybody. Who
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime, Lindsay.
We'll pick out random ones, and we'll see how fucking ridiculous this can get. Real
Sure,
quick.
why not?
Because our legally able to fuck movie reviews has gone so far. So well,
I think
so
it went
far.
really well. I do. Everybody should watch Boogie Nights. That was it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you haven't seen it, then by all
And you
means.
should visit Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
That's also a key from this that you should take away.
And if you like to get your asshole fucked, go to
Chesapeake Auto Repair, Comet Drive in Centerville.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think we've done good today. I think we've changed the world a small bit. If you want to be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem, OhTheAnthem.com, Corey at OhTheAnthem.com, OhTheAnthem on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, where if you comment, you might have something nice said about you on the air. And our listener line, 443-219-7595.
What was the number again?
443.
Don't step. Wait, no. That's my line. Don't you dare step on my shit.
Should I go back?
Yes.
Should we just rewind the tape here a bit?
Okay.
And the listener line, 443-219-7595.
What's the number again?
443-219-7595.
Great. Great. And you can find me on all your social networks at Robert and Cheek. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Tinder, Snapchat,
Snapchat.
everything. You can find me everywhere at Robert and Cheek. Make sure you check out.
He is an intimate hoe.
Because I'm an intimate whore. I kiss you while we fuck. It costs you extra, but we do it. I get distracted. Deaddrop.com for all your the hidden stories all over the web. Check out at deaddrop.com. TheMovingInsurrection.com, which you can find links to my book, and FoundingTheFuture.us for the political blog post. We finished up this week with the Acceptability of Violence series, so we're going to be moving on to something else next week. So, but take the time to read back and see what we have on there. So, otherwise, you've been listening to the O the Anthem podcast, part of the O the Anthem digital network. For Corey, this is Rob from Puerto Rico. Wait, that's Mexico.
Mexican hat dance.
Should have failed. Anyway, so for Corey, this is Rob. Have a great week, everybody.
Puerto Ricano.
Well, that's it. Episode 41 of the O the Anthem podcast. I've already given you guys enough of my time. I got to get back to my vacation. But before you go, make sure you check out the Spotlight special, the best of 2014, and of course the full episode from last week, which, as you probably already know, was a lot of fun. So before you go, make sure you like and subscribe. Check us out on all your social networks. Other than that, have a great week. We'll see you next time.